From the putrid stench of evil souls polluting the other world, we were gifted a gem by the Dragon Ball gods that be, in the form of the Fusion Reborn movie, where we got to meet the all-powerful Gogeta, and of course, the evil master of jelly beans and Legos, Janemba. Seriously, this creature's like part tubby Play-Doh and undead Lego manipulator. Anyway, we're doing another tier list, this time for all of the Janembas currently in Dokkan. We'll start with the Janembu. This unit is from the Dragon Ball Fusion series. Completely outdated, completely archaic and useless. He's never had a TUR of any kind, no awakening whatsoever. His leader skill is garbage, his super attack is garbage, his passive is actually decent, but combining that with his overall terrible build, he's a completely forgettable unit. Total piece of trash, he's an F tier. Easy. Up next, we got the Baby Janemba from the Dragon Ball Heroes series, AGL type key plus 380%. You wouldn't use this guy as a leader, but if you did, it would be passable. Causes supreme damage, massively lowers defense, a surprisingly underrated trait. Recovers 10% HP with attack and defense plus 80% at the start of the turn, and a high chance to dodge. This unit is basically meant for defense and not much more. He can also heal you a little bit, but you're not going to be going to this guy for a whole lot of damage. He's more of a setup man, and so for that reason, he's somewhat in the middle of the pack. I'm going to give him a C tier. Up next, we're taking a look at another AGL Janemba. This one's the Super SSR Janemba, so of course he's really good. False, he's actually quite trash. He comes from the SR Fat Janemba that you've probably been seeing a lot in your summons for Janemba. I myself have seen quite a bit, in fact, so I'm not too happy with this unit at the moment, but overall, he doesn't do anything worth noting except for the fact that he can change orbs into AGL, and if you want to change orbs to AGL, you probably wouldn't want to use this guy anyway because he's just so lousy of a unit. He's got decent links, but that's about the only thing going for him. The rest of it is just utter garbage, so this unit speaks for itself. D tier. Coming up on one of the best EZAs in the entire game, Super Janemba. This unit is so powerful and so good. For a unit that's been around for about 3 years, it's incredible how powerful this unit still is and how much mileage he can get. With an int, key plus 3, 90% lead, and causing immense damage, that's not even the end of it. His passive is attack and defense plus 70% with guard activated against all attacks, medium chance of evading enemies' attack including super attack for 1 turn, plus an additional attack plus 40% for 4 turns when guard is activated. You would think on paper this skill is pretty baseline, but actually he's really powerful and he gets super strong, and it allows for him to be your flex unit on a lot of endgame runs like in the Legendary Goku event or in Super Battle Road. This unit is defensive minded but also offensive minded, and he's very, very powerful. You should try him out if you haven't already. This guy is an A tier for sure. Rounding out the other EZA, we have the STR Super Janemba. This unit has not yet dropped on Global, just a couple of days away in fact, but this unit is a full-on extreme STR lead with a key plus 3 130% clip, making him very powerful, in fact the most powerful of all the Janembas so far mentioned. Causes immense damage and massively lowers defense. Attack and defense plus 100% and guards all attacks, medium chance of evading enemies' attack including super attacks, chance of evading enemies' attacks, plus 10% within the same turn with each attack evaded. This is an interesting mechanic. If you dodge one attack with the medium chance, which is 30%, you would then immediately gain 10% more dodge in the same turn. So basically, this situation would work best if you have this unit have to sit through a bunch of attacks in the first slot, maybe like 5 or 6 attacks. It's a very conditional passive, one that can yield some decent dodging, but that's pretty much it. You're not getting much more offensively. He's just a defensive stopper in that regard, but he basically functions the same way as the Janemba. I'm more familiar with the Janemba. This unit has yet to be released on Global, so I don't have much experience with him other than on paper. So for that reason, I'm going to keep him at the A tier as well. He does not surpass the Int one just yet. And of course, the brand new, highly coveted Dokkan Fest, the one that nobody cares about, the Super Janemba Tech Unit, Corroded Mind and Body, Key plus 3, 170% lead, of course, and the Extreme Class, Key plus 3, 130% sub lead. You wouldn't really call it a sub lead because that's actually the most prominent Extreme Class lead ability in the entire game. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and this unit isn't even the original unit. He starts off as the Fat Janemba, so the Play-Doh Janemba is a defensive unit with some support for the entire team, but when he transforms, he turns into a solo act where he raises his own stats. His passive, attack and defense plus 180, randomly changes key series of a certain type to either rainbow or a type, plus an additional attack plus 40% with 3 or more type key spheres obtained, high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack with a rainbow key sphere obtained. So like I said, this unit is all about soloing events, and he's pretty decent, but I have a serious problem with this unit. You want to know what it is? I can't seem to pull one copy of this stupid unit. Seriously, I have been going about 24 to 2600 stones, and I still don't have one copy of this Janemba. I have pulled this many SR Janembas. What the This unit is a piece of and for that reason, F tier. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try this out again. Of course, no combo. Big surprise. Who's shocked by that? Oh look, another SR Janemba. Once again, no discernible combination. Add 2 more Janembas to the pile. Why the hell not? Let's try this one more time. It's not gonna work out anyway, so why not?
This is where it ends!
Of course. Yeah, he's an F tier. That's it. See ya.